Hello friends, welcome back to Martin Gardens. A lot has happened because I've been neglecting posting videos, mostly just because life's been busy, but let me show you around and I'll go over with you the stuff that's happened. Um, Everything's big, everything's producing. Um, I'm inundated with produce and I'm loving it. I have to harvest a whole bunch of the tomatoes today. I'm probably going to turn them into like a tomato salad with some fresh mozzarella. That was delicious. I had some of that last week. It's going to be great again. I just harvested a bunch of the okra, but you can already see there's more growing. There's more flowers. There's some buds. I'm even having now some buds on the bell pepper, which I kind of gave up on because I had started it so late in the season, but I've continued to water it, so and now I'm seeing little buds on the bell pepper. Just yesterday I harvested 3 poblano peppers, and I might go back in the house and show you those as soon as I'm done giving you the little tour. But anyway, so yeah, got the okra going really well. Everything is going fantastic. I've got over here the tomato that grew out of the pots that the peas were in. Those are growing really well. Tons of marigolds. Keep going here, more marigolds. I have gotten so many of these tomatoes. Now, a lot of them did experience blossom end rot, which I think I went over with you a little bit. But I'm continuing to get, look, I'm continuing to get new growth. There's another little one started. And another method that I've been doing this year with the big tomatoes especially to prevent splitting, well, to try to prevent splitting, like you can see even there's like a little bit of split. And that one does not have any end rots. That's going to be a delicious tomato. Anyway, what I've started to do with the big tomatoes is I'm harvesting them before they've turned entirely red, because I read an article online about how, hang on just a second. I have a friend. It's that rabbit. He is not shy at all with me. Let's see how close we can get. Hey, Bun Bun. You gonna eat more of my stuff? You gonna eat my grass, or are you eating my produce? He just kind of, this bunny just kind of like does circles around the garden. Like, is he back there? Yep, there he is. Right there. Hiding till I'm done. Anyway, what I've been doing is harvesting these tomatoes when they're not quite entirely red. So like these 2 in here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I hope I can get in here. So I can show you. So you can see there's still green on this one, on this one right here. So last year, or in previous years, I would have left it on the vine until it became entirely red. But I read on this website, and you always trust the internet. I read on this website that you can, once they turn, there's like different ripening points, like once the color breaks and starts to take over, once it's mostly red, you could pick it and it will finish ripening just like on your counter. So that's what I've been doing to keep stuff from eating my tomatoes, or to keep we've been getting a lot of thunderstorms because summer, to keep excessive amounts of water from swelling the tomatoes and then they split along the sides. That is also a preventative measure, is picking them before they're entirely vine ripe. And they've been tasting amazing. I don't see any difference between eating these like pre-ripe picked tomatoes and the like vine ripe ones. Amazing flavor. It's been great. My squash is continuing to produce lots of delicious squash. I've got, I think, nope, not here. Right here. I've got I've got three going on this plant. And there's a few more back there. So the key with the squash is I'm harvesting them before they get like too big and too hard, because then they lose some of their tenderness. I've picked a heck of a lot of eggplant and I've eaten all of it. So far the only crops that I've wasted have been cherry tomatoes that I pick, and then I just leave them in the bag, and I am lazy about washing them, and then I go back to find a couple days later that some of them had split open and started rotting, and that got to other ones. And anyway, I'm trying to be more diligent about harvesting and cleaning and stuff, but we've managed to eat pretty much everything I've harvested, so that's exciting. Got more okra. And a lot of tomatoes over here need harvesting. But you see, with the uneven watering and with all the storms, some of them have, there's so much foliage. Some of them have split. Yeah. But for a tomato like that, like if it's not like rotten, I can just cut the stuff around the side of it. And then a lot of these sized tomatoes I've been turning into sauces. So like I made a homemade pizza sauce, and I'm hoping to go to the store and get some andouille sausage tomorrow and make a shrimp creole. I've got some shrimp and obviously the okra. That'll be really good. I've got a ton of eggplant. I'm going to go around the other side. So again, oh, actually, about the eggplant. This particular plant, this is one of, I think, 6 eggplants that I have. This particular plant, and I don't know why, but this plant in particular has produced like whitish eggplants. So like all my other eggplants are dark purple, but these are this light purple color. And they taste just the same as everything else, but they're just light purple, white on top. And as soon as they get to size, I harvest them and cook them up, and they're just as good as anything else. But yeah, I don't know why this one's making white fruit. But I heard Alton Brown say one time in Good Eats that they were originally called eggplant because they looked like eggs because they were white. So I might be remembering that wrong, but anyway, keep going over here. So yeah, I've just got a bunch of produce that I need to harvest, and I don't super know what to do with these watermelon because I feel like they've stopped growing in size, but I don't really know what size they need to be before I harvest them. I have 1, 2, 3 back in there. There were a couple other little guys, but I guess they didn't make it. Yeah. Oh, and wait a second. Hold on. I just saw something. There's a hummingbird. Oh no, I missed it. Sorry. You almost saw a hummingbird. Anyway, the other thing that Dad wanted an update about were the plums. And I will show you what they look like. And then I'll go in and talk to... Oh, wait, before we get there. This tomato, this is not the same variety, I don't think, that is growing currently. So I am pretty sure these are 4th of July hybrids that grew from the seed that was left over from last year. So this is kind of what I was talking about, how I would... This is at the point right now where I would harvest it, because it's almost turned entirely red. Like the colors almost all the way around. And I am going to go ahead and pick this because this will finish ripening on my counter. And especially with this plant, I've already lost 1 tomato because it's so low to the ground that, like, my rabbit friend will probably come and eat this. But anyway, put that right in my harvesting pocket. And these are the plums. Let me show you. They're very pretty. I don't know why my camera keeps doing weird focus things. There we go. They are super pretty. And there's a lot of them. Yeah. I keep covering up my lens with my hand. I apologize. We're gonna go in so I can tell you about the plums. So here's the deal with the plums. I am still a coward and I have not talked to my neighbor to ask what kind of plums these are and if they are edible. But I'm not too afraid to use the internet. And doing some online research, I have found that there are no, that I could find, varieties of plums that are toxic or poisonous or anything. There are some varieties of plums that are more ornamental and are like too sour or bitter to be able to eat, but none of them will hurt you. Some of them have leaves and stems and pits that have toxins in them, but the leaves and stems and pits aren't anything that I would eat anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna eat one and we'll see if it's any good. So, ooh. It's really good. It's sour. Like, it's a little firmer than I would usually eat. Wow, that's really good. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay, so plums, very, very edible. So I will continue to harvest these from my side. I'm not going to touch their side, it's their plant. But I'm reaping the benefits. Yay! So anyway, there you have it, Dad. A plum update. And for everyone else, a garden update. And I love you guys. And I'll see you later. Bye!